Hey there folks, it's Brittany Jackson, and today I'm going to talk to you about entering groups or creating groups in Moodle. So as always, I'm here in the Moodle playground, and no matter what, I really want to turn on this editing feature almost every time, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. Now it's red, we know I'm in the editing mode, you can see the crosshairs and everything show up down here. So to create groups manually, if you click on the three gears up there, you then have this box pop up. And we want to look specifically under user links and then groups. So here we can see that I've already set up some groups previously, but if I wanted to add a group, I would come down here and I would choose create group. I need to give that group a name. And then do I want group messaging on? So whether or not students can message each other within the group, if I want a picture associated with it, or if I want to hide the picture. But the main thing is you have to give it a name. Scroll down here and click Save Changes. Now you'll see that the Moodle Playground group is now in our groups section. So you can go back in and edit that if you need to. You can delete groups if you need to. You could auto create groups and have it automatically generate. Or you can import groups, which we'll talk about in a minute. So here, I want to add or remove users to Moodle Playground group. So here, I can go in here and I'm going to put Sarah in the group, and we'll put the Hiram Terrier and Matthew McKenna. So there, we've got an instructor and two teachers in there for whatever reason. So all of these folks are in that group now. And if you want to give other options, keep selected users, even if they no longer match the search text anywhere in the display fields. But I normally ignore those and hit back to groups. Now you can see there are 3 people in Moodle Playground group. And there's 1 person in this is a test group. So you can see that the Hiram Terrier is in the this is a test group. And Sarah, Matthew, and Hiram Terrier are all in the Moodle Playground group. So here, if we come out here and we want to auto-generate or auto-create groups, so go ahead and scroll down and click this auto-create groups. We're going to get asked the number of groups. We need to put a name, or you can choose members per group. But we're going to say that we're going to put in 3 groups. I'm not going to turn on messaging for the students. And then I want to select anybody with a role of student. And then I'm not going to, if I needed to pull anybody from any of these, I would. If I need to pull anybody from these, I would, but I'm just going to randomly block them. And again, you can see here that you've got options of alphabetically, by ID number, anything like that. I'm choosing randomly because I want it to randomly auto-populate. I don't want it to be by one particular thing. And then grouping of auto-created groups. I normally leave this as new grouping, but you could choose any of those categories if you wanted to. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. So the naming scheme here needs to have either an @ symbol or a pound symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and hit pound. So we're number 3. And now we're going to hit submit. And it has populated people into those randomly. And then here we can see we created this group automatically, and then there's the 3 within it. So I'm going to go back to groups. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do import groups. So here you can see it's taking you to a file upload spot. So you would be uploading a file into here. And here you'd need to do this as a .csv file. So normally created in Excel and then saved as a .csv. And for this, we need to make sure that we set it up appropriately. So I'm going to share the screen here to show you what you need to put in the order that you need to put it in an Excel sheet to import. So here you can see, you've got to create the .csv file, and it should go group name, description, group ID number, enrollment key. And then when you put these in, you should say team 1, or whatever the team name is, group assignment team 1, if you create an enrollment key, what that is. And then team 2, same thing. And then once you've got that figured out, you go ahead and click that import groups, and it'll import a file in for you and create those groups automatically. So the most common way to do it is to create the groups manually or auto-create randomly. But if you have any questions, as always, we're here to help. Feel free to stop by. We're now in the library, and happy Moodling!